Glad you're here at Great American Ball. Just about to get underway. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Looking to extend the play now. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Abbott checks the runner. Ohtani back in. That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer takes it in for the out. 2 away now. On to second, and he throws it away. Fought off foul. Man at second. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. Stepping in, Blake Dunn. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. In now for the Reds. Sal Stewart. He's got some power, no doubt. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
This one smoked on its way out of here. So he goes the opposite opposite way with that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5's in.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Stevenson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Going, gone! 4 home runs in the first inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up.
Number 63 gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Edwin Arroyo, the next to hit for the Reds. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Ball bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Blake Dunn, back into the box for the second time this inning, and we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do, and now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Great American Ballpark. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Dalton rushing. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still up. Ready to go. Last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. And this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now two aboard. Line drive, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. Doubled his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to...
For the Dodgers, number 56, Eric Lauer.
And that one hammered. Pajes raging back towards the wall. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. This is J.J. Bleday, 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Ripped on the ground a second. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in Cincinnati, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward. That misses the zone.
Outside.
Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Now one
No,
miss.
that's a ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
He goes down looking.
Batting ninth, second baseman Alex Freeman.
Strike, woo!
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one hit to first. Low. Steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Led off this game with a double. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Dodgers down in order. Hasn't been their day. Bottom of the inning. They put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side. Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ground ball left side. Muncy tossed to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Reds go down quietly. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Fouled off left side. Pages goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Just missed it.
Up next, for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
This one in the air, center field. Done. Under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Low. And Betts is gone. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. It's the Reds 12 and the Dodgers nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, thinking when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Steer not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike, so that removes their last challenge. The Reds up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. He's making a great impression with his teammates as he's been an RBI machine today.
He's not showing up at the door empty-handed.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Not in
No,
time.
he's in there. Safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces in and he's safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Cincinnati, ready now for the 5th inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. That one drilled left field. That's back. And that one is gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 12-1.
Oh.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, that's away.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. Steer in position, and there are 2 outs.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over. 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Blake Dunn. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Muncy to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Now here is
Leading off
Alex
for the
Freeland.
Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
No, that's a ball. Nope.
He's
Ball
just missing with some pitches that they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a line drive to left field. That gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Paz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
The big bat's coming up, and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Right through there for a strike. And base hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens.
Play goes to first now, but he's back in.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Betts in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one lifted to left. Steer on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Pajes off of first with 2 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper. Back here at Great American Ballpark, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Steer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Reds up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
3-2 now. And
That's
down
great.
on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Up the middle, bats up with it on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. In for a strike. 0-2. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2.
Up next.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now the left fielder, Ryan Ward, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike.
Oh,
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Lede under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. Abbott checks the runner. Tucker dives back in. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Tucker at second with 2 down.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for LA. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Klein.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yo 1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Klein, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Got him. 1 gone here.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
McClain in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
ball 2.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. That's hard hit on the line. Tucker takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. That one the other way. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Out
He's
at
out.
third, and that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through him for the K. Strikeout number 8. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air, right field, Bleday on his way over, 2 down. There's a strike to Mookie. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. It's the Reds. On to the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line drive, gets down, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Man at first, 1 away. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Two down. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So
For the Dodgers, number 60, Eduardo Henriquez.
that was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the ninth. Max Muncy digs it.
Ball 4, take the base. Out.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but